Hello everyone, welcome to Xinhua Live. I'm Yuan Yueming. Today I'm in Kaifeng, Central China's Henan province to bring you this broadcasting. As you can see, today I'm wearing an ancient style Chinese dress. Why? Well, now I'm in Qingming Riverside Landscape Garden, and this is Kaifeng, the ancient capital of China's Song Dynasty. This park is built according to a painting called Riverside Scene at Qingming Festival, and it is made by Zhang Zeduan. As you can see, Zhang's statue is just behind me, and at the two sides of Zhang's statue, there are two cartoon characters of Henan opera. Today, we come here because it's the 36th Chrysanthemum Cultural Festival. Do you know why? Well, actually, in Chinese culture, we love chrysanthemum flowers, and we think it symbolizes nobility and the courage and the enthusiasm. So every year in October, we Chinese people will have a large festival to admire this kind of flower. So today in Kaifeng, this is one main site of this year's Chrysanthemum festivals. So we come here and bring you to this festival and to enjoy the beauty of this kind of flower. Well, for Chinese people, we have a long history of planting chrysanthemum flowers. Back to more than 3,000 years ago, in Zhou Dynasty, we have started to plant this kind of flower. And in Song Dynasty, the chrysanthemum flower literature have reached its peak. Well, right now, I'm approaching a corridor. As you can see from our camera, in this corridor, every side is displayed with beautiful chrysanthemum flowers. It has more than one kind of color. As you can see, there are some regular white one, yellow one. As well, it has purple color or orange color, and it has different colors, it has different shapes. To be honest, I haven't seen so many chrysanthemum flowers before. Well, there are so many tourists. Well, I can see this flower have different names. As you can see, this is Mao Ciling in Chinese. I don't know why it gets such name. And this is also special. This is called Huang Yue Shan. I think it is because the shape and the color, so this flower get its name. The staff told me that they improved their technology and breed many new varieties. Yes, we Chinese people have a long history of planting chrysanthemum flowers. Also, we make it into many functions. It's not only used for enjoying, for admiring, but also we can use chrysanthemum flowers to make cakes, to make foods. Also, we can put it into medicine to cure your disease. So in Chinese culture, this kind of flower is really amazing, and it seems like with magic. Well, now I'm in Qingming Riverside Landscape Garden. It's the main site of this Chrysanthemum Cultural Festival. This is a theme park that you can enjoy many lifestyle and culture thing in Northern Song Dynasty. Now I'm at the end of the corridor of chrysanthemums, and I find out that there is a carriage in front of me. I think it's an ancient style carriage, and I want to have a try. Let's go with our camera. You know, in ancient times, we Chinese people don't have high-speed rail or airplanes, so once we want to have a long transportation, we can only use this kind of carriage. Well, okay. Now I'm now I'm in the carriage and let's go. You know, in Northern Song Dynasty, I think this may belong to a wealthy lady because it is well decorated. Well, the speed is quite fast actually. I think in ancient times, it's just like the modern taxi. Once you want to get in, you just need to wave your hand, then this carriage will stop, and you come up, it pick you up. Actually, this is quite comfortable. It's not as hard or as cold as I think. Cool. Here we are. Let's get off. Okay, thank you. Now I have experienced the ancient style carriage. It's quite cool actually, and I experienced the real life in Northern Song Dynasty. Thinking back to the Chrysanthemum Festival, as I have said before, this year is the 36th Chrysanthemum Cultural Festival in Kaifeng. Many varieties of chrysanthemums come together into this place. Just in front of me, there is the International Exhibition area, and staff told me that there are more than 1,500 kinds of chrysanthemum flowers are displayed here, and it's really beautiful. So let's go and see through our camera. Once I get into this garden, I can see there are very beautiful pools. There are very beautiful artificial hills. Of course, this place are well decorated with many different varieties of chrysanthemum flowers. And as I come to the pavilion, we can see there are many varieties of chrysanthemums come from Europe. Today we invited one staff in this park to help us introduce the information about chrysanthemum flowers that imported from Europe market. Hi. So, could you please tell us that what kind of chrysanthemum flowers are and where they are imported from?
我们现在是在我们园区的一个欧洲馆儿。大家进入欧洲馆之后，首先就看到这边的这个大型的油画性质的。我们看到中间有这样3朵大花，它都是由真的菊花而制作而成的。
So this is the Europe pavilion in this garden, and once you come into this room, you can see there is a big oil painting on the wall. It's just like Van Gogh style, right? And on the wall there are 3 very large-scale chrysanthemum shape. It's all made of the genuine chrysanthemum flowers. Also, the staff told me that the chrysanthemum here some of the chrysanthemum here is imported from Europe countries such as Netherlands, France, Germany. Also, our local chrysanthemums also be exported to this Europe market. So you see, nowadays this kind of trading has been an international scale, and our chrysanthemums has been sold to all around the world. Let's continue our journey. As you can see on my left side, there are a shape of Chinese typical teacup. So this represents our tea culture. As I have said, chrysanthemum flowers is also used to as a kind of tea. Chinese people can drink it and make you feel more comfortable. Okay, now we almost come to the China Pavilion. As you can see from our camera, this is a very classic and typical Chinese building in Northern Song Dynasty. And we can see there are many traditional windows, there are many traditional doors, there are many traditional China vases inside. And there are many tourists actually. Yes, in every year the Chrysanthemum Cultural Festival will attract many tourists. Not only in China but all around the world to come to Kaifeng, the ancient capital, to enjoy the beauty of this kind of flower. So actually this boosts the tourism industry here too. This is supporting to the life of local people. Now, as you can see, there are 4 screens. It's plum blossom, orchid, bamboo, and of course chrysanthemum flowers. Actually, in Chinese culture, these 4 kinds of flowers are called 4 gentlemen in herbs and flowers, which in Chinese we call it 花中四君子. That means these 4 kinds of flowers have very noble spirits, and we all admire it. It's quite interesting, right? Oh, now I figure out that there are something really special. Please see from our camera. As you can see, there are a display area of chrysanthemum flowers. It's really unique because, as usual, we always see some chrysanthemum flowers in single color, but this one, as you can see, it has different colors in just one flower. It's just like the color of rainbows. Wow, it's really amazing, and it's really unique. I want to know how it was cultivated. So today we invited Ma Chao, a chrysanthemum art master in Kaifeng, to share with us. Hi, Ma Chao. So could you please tell us how you can cultivate this kind of beautiful and colorful flower?
这种的炫彩菊呢，是我们养菊人辛苦养护，然后通过这个技术加工来创作出来的。
Mr. Ma told me that this kind of chrysanthemum is called 炫彩菊 in Chinese, and it is cultivated by some improved technology, so people can enjoy this rainbow-like flower. And the second question I want to know, local people plant so many chrysanthemums. What changed by doing this?
我们当地种植菊花的人呢，大概有7到8千人。他们我们这个菊花产值啊，每年大概1.7个亿。
There are about 7,000 or 8,000 people planting chrysanthemums in Kaifeng City and make an annual profit of 170 million yuan every year. Wow, that's really amazing.
然后我们的养菊人呢，用菊花给游客带来美好心情的同时呢，自己的生活和收入也都有很大的提高。
This flower is not just used to offering a very beautiful scene to the tourists and boost the local tourism industry, but they can earn enough money to support their own life.
咱们这个开封的菊花呢，产量大概就是每年的2、3千万盆，销往全国各地和世界上多个国家。
Nowadays, Kaifeng's chrysanthemum flowers not only be sold in our domestic market, but also be sold to the international market. Okay, thank you, Mr. Ma.
好，谢谢。
Let's continue our journey. See, there are so many tourists here, and This garden is a very, very typical Song Dynasty garden. There is a pool there's a pool in the center, and there are artificial hills as well. This pool is well decorated by different varieties and different colors of chrysanthemum flowers. I think it's a royal garden back in Northern Song Dynasty. There are so many tourists, and we want to have a talk with her. Hi, we want to know why you come here to enjoy the chrysanthemums.
反正是心里头比较高兴吧，比较激动。看咱从洛阳来，看咱这开封这菊花，看着比较好看。
This lady comes from Luoyang, another ancient capital in Henan province. She said that by seeing so many beautiful chrysanthemum flowers, she wants to plant also. Yeah. So let's continue our broadcasting. Once I get out of this integrated hall, we are almost reached the end of our broadcasting. As I have said, we Chinese people have a more than 3,000-year history of planting this kind of beautiful flower, but also we have more than 1,500 years history of admiring this kind of flower and write poems, paintings of it. So nowadays, local people also plant many chrysanthemums. It's not only used for viewing, for enjoying, but also it's become a supporting industry of local economy. Nowadays, Kaifeng's chrysanthemum flower is not only sold in domestic market, but also be sold to all around the world. To be honest, they can earn more than 170 million yuan to make profits and be a supporting income source to local people. By saying so much, we have almost finished our broadcasting. This is the 36th Chrysanthemum Cultural Festival in Kaifeng City, an ancient capital in China, Henan province. If you like this kind of flower, please come to China to enjoy and please to know more about Chinese culture and Chinese life. Well, if you like our broadcasting, please share it with your friend on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And see you next time.